sort, filter, pivot, text to column. These are some of the most used features of Excel. Let's learn them. Basic filtration. Let's say this is our data and we want to filter few things from here. What is filter? We'll quickly see. We will just press Alt D F F. Okay. So if you see, there are drop downs which have come over here in front of the headings. If you don't want to remember the shortcut, you can directly go to Data tab and select Filter option. Here we can filter the names. Let's say we want to see only data of these 4 people. Okay. And if we want to see only for specific region, let's say only East, we can filter that out. We can take the totals and our work is done. So this is applying filters. One very important trick is when you have a data like this and there are some blank cells in between, and if you apply filter, it might not work. It might not ignore those blank cells, right? So in that case, you need to select the entire sheet and then apply filter. That way, it will ignore the blanks and will fetch all the data in the sheet. Sorting. Sometimes when you want to just sort the data, let's say region wise or year wise, you simply have to select the region. Let's say if you want to sort the data region wise, and select A to Z or Z to A, or you can use this sort feature and then you can select whether first you want to sort it by region, then you can add multiple levels, then you sort it by, let's say, names, and then another level, let's sort it by sales, smallest to largest. Okay, so here we go. Here is our answer. It has sorted region wise, then name wise, and then as per the sales. Subtotals. Now this is very important. If you want to find subtotals, let's say region wise, okay, then first you need to sort your data region wise. If you don't do that, and if you apply the sort, it will sort at each level. Okay, let's see what it will do. Select the data, Alt D B. Now at each change in region, yes, we want to sort it region wise. Then we want to sum, yes. And what do we want to sum? We want to sum sales as well as, let's say, if you want to sum profit. Okay. Now in this case, what is happening is every change in region, east, so it has given east total here. Then there is a change in region. There are 2 south, it is taking south total. Then again there is east. But we don't want like that. We want all the east together, all the south together, right? So that's why again Alt DEP shortcut, remove all the subtotals. Now first what we will do is we want to sort region wise, let's say A to Z. Now we see all the E's are together. Now again Alt DEP, our criteria are already selected, just press OK. And now if you see, when there is a change in region, like east is ending here, so it has given all the east subtotal of sales as well as profit. Then north, then again there will be subtotal of north, then south all together, and then west and grand total. Correct? So sorting is very important before applying subtotal. Pivot. Now let's say this is our data, but we don't want so many information, or we want to look at this data in a different way or a different order, right? So what do? We can use our own pivot table, which is a customized table of this data, right? So how do we do that? Click on any cell, insert, pivot table. Then we have to select our range, Control Shift right, down. So all the data is selected. You can see the data here, data range here. Okay. So now all the headings are here. Now what do we want to do? So we want to, let's say, filter our data as per year. So we'll put a filter, report filter on top. Then we want to see region wise total sales and region wise total profit, for example. So region we'll put in row. So now all 4 regions are listed here together. And let's say we want sales total. So in the values, we'll put sales. Now here there is sum automatically selected. If not, you can select this value field settings and select sum from here. Similarly, you can also use count, average, min, max, whatever functions you want to use. So if you see, we have got our answer. Region wise sales. Now if we want to filter a particular year only, if we want to look at, let's say only 2002, so these are sales of 2002 all. So these are sales of all 4 regions. So we can customize this data and look at what we specifically want from this pivot table. This is very, very important, and it comes really handy. This is a sample pivot table created. You can also use this. You can copy paste this pivot table and then just change the data source, and then you're good to go with this pivot. Similarly, you can also create pivot charts. Just select the data, just select the pivot table, then go to Insert tab, and you can select whatever chart you want. There are multiple options, and your chart will be created, and you can customize it as per your need. Next, text to column. Sometimes our data is all jumbled up. So there is, in this case, there is a name of company, then there is a semicolon, and then there are a few other characters which are mentioned. Now, if we want to look at this data in different columns, right? What do? We would just select our text, then go to data, text to column. Delimited feature we will use because we are using a common character in all these cells, which is a semicolon. Next, we will select semicolon here. If there are any other characters, you can mention it here. In this case, it is semicolon. So if we select that, you see the change here in data preview tab. If I don't select it, you see semicolon. As soon as I select the semicolon, it creates a partition there. That means you want to separate this data where there is a semicolon, right? Then go to next, finish. Yes. So if you see, now the column is changed. The company is in B column and the remaining data is in C column. Clear? So that's it for this video. If you want to learn more about Excel, check out our other videos. Wish you a very happy learning. Thank you.